It is Midweek Madness here on Showbiz Now, wherever you find yourself. Good morning to you and welcome to the show here on Joy Prime. My name is KMJ and I was born to talk. I have no plans of retiring, or Bradford says so.
Now I know your love was so divine. Wish I could feel reverse the 100 times. Don't know what to do to bring you back.
Legend rapper Bradford talks about having no plans to retire in his latest interview. Now, Bradford, known in real life as Michael Elliott Kobina Ochere Dako, has disclosed that not until death takes him from the land of the living, he won't retire from active music in order to pave way for upcoming artists. Now, he laughed and replied, "I'm not sure there is pension in music. When God gives you music talent, you can do it till death. All you need is the strength. I may go on pension if God calls me to his glory or gives me different work, but until then, I will still be doing active music." In his world, in this what he says, you can't rule forever because everything has an end. I wouldn't agree if someone says a new crop of artists are emerging, so the old ones should retire, because experience is very important. Now, we need to be there to help and guide the young ones until we die. We'll still be in the game, he added. Now, he has actually nurtured a lot of talent, including Sarkodie, Stonebwoy, and the likes now reigning in the Ghanaian music industry. So yes, that's what Bradford is saying. He's never going to say goodbye to music. Away from that, let's talk about something else. And Miss Ghana, yes, don't partake in Miss Ghana Beauty Pageant 2017. Queen advises ladies out there. So if you're a queen or an upcoming queen, Ghana's flagship beauty pageant, Miss Ghana, has been pummeled with lots and lots of controversies. Now, over the years, it seems that the rot of that umbilical cord is yet to be cut. It would be also recorded that past beauty queens have reviewed the unpardonable experiences they had as beauty queens, and it's evident there are damning issues with the pageant. Now, in a Twitter post, Miss Ghana 2017 winner Miss Margaret Derry, expressing her misgivings as a beauty queen, labeled the Miss Ghana beauty pageant brand as a big shame. According to Margaret, being a Miss Ghana queen has been one of the worst experiences of her life. She also proceeded by saying that though it might look good outside, it's a big shame within. A big shame within. I don't know how this shame is and how big it is, but well, let's see what actually comes out of it. But you know that the launch is coming up pretty soon. Yeah, the launch is coming up for this year. So watch out if you're a lady and you want to be part of it. There you go. Let's get into some foreign stories. And Trump is using sports to divide America. LeBron James is talking. And LeBron James says Donald Trump is using sports to create a racial divide in America, and he won't sit back quietly anymore. It seems that James is referencing Trump's stance on the national anthem demonstrations in the NFL. The president has suggested firing any player who takes a knee during the Star-Spangled Banner. Now, James says the sports shouldn't divide people. It should bring people of all races and backgrounds together. And he says, what I've noticed over the last few months is that he's kind of used the sports to divide us. And that's something that I can't relate to. James told CNN's Don Lemon at the opening of his I Promise school in Akron, Ohio.
It is when you're a part of sports and you're a part of your mind, it just brings so much camaraderie and so much fun. You know, we are in a position right now in America, more importantly, where this race thing is taking over. You know, and because I believe our president is kind of trying to divide us, but I think
kind of.
Yeah, is. Not I don't want to say kind of. He's dividing us, and what I noticed over the last few months. That he's kind of used sport to kind of divide us, and that's something that I can't relate to, because I know that sport was the first time I ever was around someone white, you know, and I got an opportunity to see them and learn about them, and they got an opportunity to learn about me, and we became very good friends, and I was like, oh wow, this is all because of sports. And sports has never been something that divides people. It's always been something that brings someone together.
Of course, LeBron has been very critical of Trump in the past, even calling him a clown. No tweet from Trump yet, but guessing that's just a matter of time, because there's definitely going to be some tweets from Trump very soon. Away from that, let's talk about Gina Rodriguez is also engaged to Joe Lo Cicero. And Jane, the fiancé, and Gino Rodriguez and Joe Cicero are engaged. Hooray! Fans suspected Cicero proposed when Rodriguez actually showed off a brand new diamond ring on that finger in pictures celebrating her 34th birthday. They thought that I was a surest, but I wasn't. And well, those are words on the Instagram. And the code says that artist of Frida Kahlo, I never painted dreams, I painted my own reality. Now the couple met in 2016 when Cicero guest starred on Rodriguez's hits CW series Jane the Virgin. Now since becoming official, they have often publicly gushed about each other, with the Golden Globe winner calling the actor her king in photos. All right, her king in photos. I want somebody to call me her king. Okay, I hear you, Pokey. Let's talk about box office. Top 10 horror movies of all time. And this will scare you. Number 10 is Scream, 1996.
Scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
You never
Just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
You never told me your name.
Why do you want to know my name?
So I want to know who I'm looking at.
Someone is playing a deadly game.
It all began with a scream over 911.
Someone who's seen one too many scary movies. Now he's taken his love of fear
Hello?
Hello, Sydney.
one step too far.
Do you like scary movies?
What's the point? They're all the same.
At number 9, we have Dracula, 1992.
Sinister, darker side to him I find irresistible. I have never met any man with such a passion for life. He is unlike any man. What are you?
Vampires do exist. This one we fight, this one we face, can take on many forms. He is both young and old.
Dawn of the Dead was in 2004, and that's in number 8. And finally, at number 7, A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984.
Yet, but something is coming to get them.
There's something out there, isn't there?
We just see cuts happen.
What did that, Lieutenant?
I don't know.
What has the coroner got to say? He's in the jar and puking since he saw it.
They're gonna kill me for sure.
Did you do it?
There was somebody else there.
He was locked in a room with a girl who went in alive and came out in a rubber bag.
No one knows where it came from or who it will visit next.
And those were movies that made you scream back in the day. Horror movies, yes, indeed. And that'll be a wrap for the 9 o'clock bulletin here on Showbiz Now. Don't forget that at 11, IB is going to be on. At 12, I'll come back. And I'm reminding you that from next week, Monday, the 12 o'clock bulletin will be 30 minutes. All right? So, yes, we've got something a little bit spiced up coming up your way. So make sure you check into that pretty soon. That'll be all, folks. Many thanks to you for watching. To the production team, we really appreciate your efforts. God bless you. At the Penthouse, put me in very good shape as always. My name is KMJ, and I was born to talk. Stay beautiful.